on, Darkside fam? Welcome to video number 2 of the Darkside Academy. I've got some new footage to review, and it is not of me. It's the first watch through, walk through, play through that I've watched of this. So let's go ahead and jump into it together. Here we go. I don't know how many of you all rock with the
I didn't know you can even lay down in a tub like that.
rock with that T800. I do sometimes.
Guys laying down in the tub.
I don't ever use it. I don't ever use the T800. I don't think I ever bought it.
Never have seen it.
Little hot drop at control center. Let's see what we got. So y'all already know the first thing I like to do is drop in, grab as much money as humanly possible. I hear a personal loadout crate above him. Smart move right there. Nice, nice, nice. So we're starting off good. We're starting off good. That precision on top was great. Usually when people land in control, there's a whole lot of people on the roof, so starting off great. But you can see outside all over that money drop that's outside. There's 3 people on that money drop. Got some people above.
And my loadout is really good.
So we got some people on small side as well. You always want to keep an eye on your mini map. AFK player right there. Good kill. We're starting off great. You see a guy flying in up top? It's probably one of his teammates' precisions because he landed right on it. I hate when the game does this. We won't let you call in an airstrike. It's terrible. It was a smart move to crouch when that guy jumped over. When he vaulted over that, because he kind of made him look around. Good kill. Got a guy dropping, looks like roof. Dead silence, perfect, because you know somebody's in there. That little jump spot that he just pulled right there, I personally don't do that because I know when I play the game, when I go up those steps, that's the first place I look for an enemy. Good kill. Using his audio. Always want to use your audio cues so you can tell where people are, where they're coming from, that kind of thing. Good choice to run from that. Reset, reload, all that good stuff. Let's see if he plates here. He did not replate for the fight. It's a good third party if he goes up. Perfect, perfect, perfect third party there. You want to make sure you plate up after, like, if you have a chance to plate up after every gunfight, do so. Because right now he's running 2 out of 3 plates, so if he runs into somebody who's fully plated and they get the first shots on him, he's probably going to be dead here. Another good kill using audio cues. Perfect. He's on 7 kills right now, so doing absolutely perfect right now. Get a guy flying in above. Looks like he's going to land on small roof. Audio cues again. All right, now let's pause this right here.
No.
All right, we're going to back this up just a hair. All right. So we're going to get the kill on that guy over there. Now, right here, this little spot right here that he's in, right here, every single time somebody comes through this outside door over here to his left, people always assume there's a person in this corner. So this spot right here is actually a very bad spot to stand in for a longer period of time. So if you notice, when this guy walks in the door, the first place he looks is right where he's standing. Flying in now. He's landed. He's jumped off small roof. Probably grabbed a weapon up there. Now look, the first place he looks is right where he's standing. So he's already ADS'd as he walked in the door because he just assumed somebody was going to be there. Even if nobody was there, he's just going to assume somebody's there because that's where most people stand. So he's already ADS'd. He's already aimed directly at him. And as you can see right here, he does not have him in his sights as well as the other guy. Now, while he did get the first couple of shots off, he crouched and blocked himself.
No.
That guy just assumed somebody was there, which was good on his part.
I mean, really, game?
Now, right here, I would have kind of floated a little bit just to make sure there was nobody around, but it seems safe. You see all the people on this advanced UAV scan here. One in Grandma's, one in Grandpa's house. Absolutely 100% for sure. Looks like two guys on the outside of prison as well, so to push directly over into Grandpa's house would probably not be a smart choice. Tracker, you can see the guy's footprints. Now, the only thing I would have changed there for me personally, when you see that person's footprints, you don't ever want to follow them on foot while you're running like as fast as you can. You want to throw a jump in there. Not necessarily a slide because that makes a lot of noise, but just kind of break your footsteps up. Because if they hear you following them and they turn around and they bait you and they're waiting on you, that's not a good sign. But luckily, that guy was climbing the ladder. That was a good kill. Little self-res action there. So right now, it looks like he's carrying one extra plate, $5,800. Still got a couple buy stations in play. You heard somebody bust the door. You can hear him climbing the ladder. So he's now going to be on the roof and or tower of that building.
Sound like there's a guy inside.
There's definitely a guy inside. He's definitely on that ladder ledge. Dude, the glare from the sun in that window is insane.
Gosh, the sun's right there.
It also helps if you break those windows because the sun is not as bright. That glass is reflective, so it's kind of hurting you. Now, right here, the gas is closing in. It's right up against his back. This is not a place you want to be because you have to rotate out through the open, and you know there's a guy in that tower. You always want to try to stay ahead of the gas as much as possible. Keep an eye on your timers. This is where people gatekeep a lot. Gatekeep people coming out of the gas. If you're going to rotate while the gas is moving, a good place to be is halfway between the gas and the circle as you're rotating. You always want to have a place to run. I would have personally picked up that PDS in case somebody was going to gatekeep me. Little reckless chase there, but it paid off. Again, you want to break your footsteps up when you chase people like that because that guy heard him and he fired off shots beforehand. Okay, let's pause that right there. Back up just a little bit. Let's break down both of these gunfights. All right, right here. This. Y'all catch that? Y'all catch that little mount?
Did I tell you I like this gun?
That little mount on the rail right there will get you killed. Luckily, it paid off for him. But I would watch mounting in mid gunfight. That's dangerous. Checking the heartbeat. You got two people at the end of the hall. Would not have taken those shots. So that SMG from that far away was never going to break him or down him, so I would not have taken those shots personally. Plus, he may not have seen you or known you were there, so it could have given you an opportunity to get a little closer to get that SMG finished. But those were good sniper shots. As long as you get the first shots off, you know, it pays off. Also, do not suggest peeking the same place 2 times in a row. If they miss you the first time, they definitely saw, if they're a decent player, they'll see exactly where your head level is, and they'll aim right there. So as soon as you peek back out, even if you peek slowly, they'll take that head off. So you got a guy on the water tower. Good audio cues there. You still hear somebody running around. Now that guy's going to have to come in if he doesn't want to get hit by that cluster strike or jump. I believe those guys are below. I don't think they're up top. So again, playing this dangerous edge of circle because there's no safe space. You see, you got one guy flying off the water tower there. Seen those tracker footsteps off right above where he is right now. You either still got a guy on either on the water tower or right under it. Definitely always check your ground level first when you're here. Coming out looking straight up like that, if he was on the ground, you would have been eaten up. You can hear him running around up there.
Here's where my problem is. I always get tunnel vision. I end up
With this circle, you've got
shooting myself in the foot here.
14 seconds before the circle closes. Resurgence is disabled.
I'm not sure where I need to go here.
You know the bounty is off to the right. I would rotate far left. I would stick to the wall. I would still rotate far left. I would have hit that buy station and bought a gas mask and a precision to clear that roof there.
Push it up, dude.
I think it was a good idea to rotate inside. You don't want to rotate roof here because you know you still got a guy coming behind you on that water tower, and you also got people from bio that could easily tear you up. Now, this is where you really want to use your audio cues because he has to come out of decon and into bio or the backside of Kim. So we got somebody 29 meters, I would assume on the roof. Just jumped off. Now this right here is where the problem is going to lie, okay? Because you have 9 seconds for the circle to close. So you have 9 seconds to get from where you are into bio or Kim, and your back is against the gas. You have no gas mask, no PDS. Now, close enough to rotate far left, maybe inside the gas a little bit because you can still make it inside. But right here is a tough spot. You got a lot of people that sit on bio roof, or they will sit in bio window. You've definitely got a guy somewhere close to you in decon, and you probably can't run tunnel to Kim at this point because the gas is just too far, and it's just a garbage play. Nice kill on that guy. Perfect. Picked up the gas mask. You want to check your corners here when you jump down these steps. Nobody across. There's 2 corners right there that you've got to clear. Now, right here at this point, I have a gas mask. I'm rotating immediately. Immediately, I'm rotating. There's still 3 other players up. 2 of them are on heartbeat. I would have rotated immediately there. So we're hanging out too much time in a space where there's no exit.
Coughing.
And now you're going to be running in the same direction everybody else is going to be watching and running to. You see a guy right there on Kim. One guy just climbed up right in front of him as well. That guy lagged out. Been a lot of time in the gas. I would not have ran in there.
No!
Dang it! Victory was in your grasp.
Good try, good try, good try.
I had so many daggone times.
All right, so let's back this up just a little bit here. All right, so you don't want to spend too much time in the gas there. Just if you look at this mini map, you can see that he's currently in the gas right now, which is eating up unnecessary gas mask because he has such a long way to go to get into circle. You know there was 2 people on heartbeat that were inside of bio there, so you know that there's going to be at least 2 people. Now, those 2 people are either going to rotate to Kim immediately, or they're going to either have a gas mask, or they're going to try to play circle and try to pick you off as you're coming out of the gas. So as soon as I picked up that gas mask when I entered this building, I would have went ahead and rotated back through decon. It's all in the gas. You had a gas mask, you're good. He also has $11,000. And there is a buy station at decon. Could have bought some precisions on the way. Could have also bought a brand new fresh gas mask on the way, and nobody probably would have looked over there because it's in the gas. So right here, as we're coming out, he hears a guy coughing. Now, the minute he goes out this door here, if you look right across, hopefully you can see that, but if you look right across on top of that small building, almost right above the heartbeat sensor, you can see one person. So there's only 3 other people on the map right now besides him. So there's one. So we're looking for 3 people. There's one. You know one's coughing, that's 2. And as he comes around this side, boom, there's a 3rd right there climbing up onto the roof of Kim. So now that person that was coughing in the gas, he hears and he chases him. Tracker right there. Boom, elimination. Now, going by what we just saw, we know that there's a guy on Kim roof. We know that. And we know that the last known position of the other guy was on this small roof here. So with the gas mask completely gone, health winding down because he's in the gas, and the gas is now moving, so it gives him 0 choices but to try to just outrun the gas, try to use his audio cues as he's rotating in, and it's really tough because he's already at 50% health with a plate and a half. So if somebody was to shoot him that's already inside circle right now waiting for people to come out of the gas, they already have that advantage. Still coughing. Almost a one-shot at this point. Now, the guy that was on the roof just jumped down, and there's literally almost nowhere to go. If he runs back into the gas, more than likely he's going to die immediately. So the only thing to do here is challenge this guy, but this guy probably has way more health.
No!
Literally a one-shot. And as you can tell, this guy's health, he has 100% health with about a plate and a quarter. So definitely much more health. And he saw him rotating in because he was waiting. He was also looking for the other players. So he literally just one tap.
So many daggone times.
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't a terrible game. Started off very well. I think he ended with 13 kills there. Just a couple of things that I would improve on. Number 1, gas plays. People need to not stress and panic when you're in the gas. You need to assess your situation. Okay, he had more than enough money there to be able to rotate into a buy additional gas masks, buy some precisions or clusters to help him rotate. It would have definitely got those guys off the roof. Just thinking about your position as you're going into the gas. So being in the basement of bio was a terrible decision there. Just because the gas was coming, there's only one exit from where he was standing. So just game awareness, being aware of what you have, where you are, getting a good line of sight on other players. So that line of sight, as soon as he came out of bio, you had 2 players in his eyesight. So me personally, right after I ran around those small buildings, tracked the guy and killed him, I would have rotated outside to the right towards Decon, because I knew that those other 2 players were off. But overall, not a bad game. I mean, 13 kills, came in 2nd place. Very, very well done. So that's going to do it for this week's video. If you haven't already, go on over to facebook.com. Follow me over there live every single day. Facebook.com/FallenDarkside. Over on Facebook, we're live every single day except Sundays. Also, like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you.